Good morning, everybody. It's me, Mitch. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I am here live to start this off this morning and say hi to every early bird, Mary M. Yellow, Rose, Lady June, Manda, and I guess it's going to keep going all the way down to Chris Swain. Good morning, everybody. Looks like I got 4 people in the house. At this point, 6 people. Anyway, the reason I'm recording this live this morning is change of policy. If you're watching this on the replay and not live, I will be back at 7 a.m., 1 hour from now. Simply fast forward the video if you don't want to watch the chatting and the replay and the early show. That's it. Very, very simple. And now, I'm going to take the next hour off. Enjoy yourself. Chat away. Have fun. I'll see you in about an hour.
That version of me again, but I always knew my face, ran it back then, soft shape. Called myself Big Mitch, played it light, but jokes don't lift that kind of weight. Then one night under fluorescent light, in a quiet gym late in the night, I didn't turn, I didn't run, I finally said, yeah, that's me, son. I don't look perfect, I don't look perfect, I don't look young, I don't look young, I just look like a normal man. Scar on my nose from a harder year, healed up clean, still standing here. Life kept rolling, so did I. Didn't come this far just to pass it by. I tried every promise ever made, same old circle, different shade. One small slip, one excuse, learn right back to a weight I couldn't burn. This time I stayed inside the lines. No deals, no maybes, no second tries. Meeting salt day after day, and the noise in my head just faded away. Then one night under mirror light, I stood there calm, I stood there right. Didn't wish, didn't pretend, I finally said, yeah, this is the end. I don't look broken, I don't look broken, I don't look done, I don't look done, I just look like a normal man. 2 push-ups used to stop my breath. Now I passed 25, still got some left. Not fighting age, not chasing time, just strength coming back 1 rep at a time. Body got lighter, mind got clear. Funny how truth shows up this late in the year. Wasn't weak, wasn't lost back then, just needed the right fuel to meet myself again. Now when I catch that mirror glance, I don't judge him, I give him a chance. Not a before, not a regret, not someone I'm trying to forget. No trophies, no trophies, no grand plan, no grand plan. Just finally living a normal man. 78, still standing tall. Old guy carnivore. Yeah, I found it all. Yeah, I found it all.
All right, boys, zebra stew's ready. Who's hungry? Smells amazing, Mitch. Pure carnivore fuel. Carnivore, this menu's all meat. What about balance? Balance? Rick, we're lions. Meat is balance. Exactly. Pass the buffalo. This zebra stew is peak carnivore, boys. Nothing beats fresh kill cooked over open flame. Totally, this is real lion fuel. Exactly. Now grab a plate before Kiltsy eats it all. Balance? Rick, you're killing me. We're apex predators. This is the ultimate balanced diet. Okay, you win. Just don't eat my share of the zebra.
Hey, this carnivore diet is amazing. Yeah? How so? So much energy. I feel great. But is it healthy long term? Of course. All blood.
Welcome to the Carnivore Arc, a fresh take on an ancient tale. All right, cows and bison up the ramp. Let's move. That's it. Keep the line moving. No pushing. Perfect. Almost there.
What's for dinner?
Same as every day.
Again?
Well, alright now. Pull up a chair. Grab yourself a steak. And welcome to the show. I'm just an old guy with a YouTube plan, trying to help folks be the best they can. Got a skillet hot and the stories flow when the carnivore rhythm starts to go. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Used to play the congas back in my day. Now I play them while the ribeyes sway. We laugh, we learn, we hang around while that carnivore groove lays down. Come on in, pull up a seat. Got good friends and plenty of meat. Life gets better bite by bite. Hang with us tonight. With the congas rolling and the stories told, carnivore wisdom never gets old. Trumpets shout, trombones slide, conga drums keep the groove alive. Steaks on the grill, friends in the chat. Pull up a chair, how cool is that? Come on in, pull up a seat. Got good friends and plenty of meat. Laugh a little, stay a while. Carnivore swinging in style. All right, folks, let's get this live stream started.
Hey everyone, welcome. How's the smoke? It's good, Mitch. This one is a nice draw.
I agree, Gary. It's smooth.
Definitely. What's everyone smoking?
A Maduro.
EFM. You know what that stands for? Eat f***ing meat. That's right, eat f***ing meat. No more of that weak vegan crap. EFM is the way. Eat f***ing meat and get strong. I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth. Oh, my heart, this is the big one. I'm coming, honey. Wait for me. This is it, Elizabeth.
Welcome to Carnivore Hump Day, everyone.
Hump day.
My energy is through the roof. Same here. No more afternoon slumps. It's life-changing. My focus is incredible. Totally. The mental clarity is best decision ever.
Ladies, welcome to my dream. The man of mystery with 8 women, all smoking cigars and talking carnivore.
Mitch, this is fantastic.
This diet has given me so much incredible.
It's amazing.
See, living the dream.
Have you hugged a carnivore today? Whoa, hey, easy there. Ah, not the face. Okay, I get it. You're friendly.
Whoa, 250 kilograms? That's way too much. Wait, I'm a carnivore. All that meat adds up. Worth it.
Good morning, Mitch. Ready for another magical day?
Only if you're making it magical, you bastard.
Your numbers look great. What? How is that possible? Her diet is working wonders.
Told you I'm fabulous.
That's not healthy. I'm carnivore. Numbers don't lie. Hey, Mitch, ready for some real food? You bet, Kiltsy. No more counting plants for us. We count steaks. Time to dig in. Perfect.
Welcome to the Carnivore Bunch. The meat life is the best life. We stick together, no grains, no problems. Exactly. Meat powers the brain and the body. Let's eat.
I stopped trusting numbers on a wall. They rise and fall, don't say much at all. Every plan had its moment in time. Worked for a while, then crossed the line. Ran a restaurant, loved the flame. Good food, good nights, familiar game. I turned the photos face down then. Didn't need to meet that version of me again. But I always knew my face, rounded back then, soft to shape. Called myself Big Mitch, played it light, but jokes don't lift that kind of weight. Then one night, under fluorescent light, in a quiet gym, late in the night, I didn't turn, I didn't run. I finally said, yeah, that's me, son. I don't look perfect, I don't look young, I just look like a normal man. Scar on my nose from a harder year, healed up clean, still standing here. Life kept rolling, so did I. Didn't come this far just to pass it by. I tried every promise ever made. Same old circle, different shade. One small slip, one excuse learned. Right back to weight I couldn't burn. This time I stayed inside the lines. No deals, no maybes, no second tries. Meat and salt day after day, and the noise in my head just faded away. Then one night under mirror light, I stood there calm, I stood there right. Didn't wish, didn't pretend. I finally said, yeah, this is the end. I don't look broken, I don't look done, I just look like a normal man. Two push-ups used to stop my breath. Now I passed 25, still got some left. Not fighting age, not chasing time, just strength coming back, one rep at a time. Body got lighter, mind got clear. Funny how truth shows up this late in the year. Wasn't weak, wasn't lost back then, just needed the right fuel to meet myself again. Now when I catch that mirror glance, I don't judge him, I give him a chance. Not a before, not a regret, not someone I'm trying to forget. No trophies, no grand plans, just finally living a normal man. 79, still standing tall. Old guy carnivore, yeah, I found it all.
This is my no cravings for me defense. Just plain burger, some cheese and bacon. Perfect. No bread, no ketchup needed. See? No cravings, just pure bliss. One more bite. Ah, so good. Let's race to the pool, Kiltsy. You're on. Let's go. Whoa, look out.
Hey, watch where you're going! They're crazy! Sorry, ladies.
Pool's just ahead. We made it.
My husband never picks up his socks. Mine leaves the toilet seat up. At least yours doesn't snore. Oh, mine does, like a chainsaw.
You ladies are tough.
Time to burn rubber.
Oh my God, he's on fire!
Can't stop, grannies. Pool time. Ah, sweet victory.
Smoking, my friend, smoking again. Light up the night, feel the fire within. Smoking all night long, singing this song. Ladies and gentlemen, every one of us carries a shadow. A wild thing, a beast within. Tonight, we don't run from it. Tonight we tame it. I used to blame the world outside for every stumble, every ride. But one cold night beneath the moon, I learned the truth was singing a different tune. The mirror looked me in the eye, no place left for another alibi. The man I feared was standing there, waiting for somebody brave enough to care. The horns began to play, the darkness slipped away, and I could hear my better judgment call. I'm taming the beast within, not giving up, not giving in. With every note this old heart sings, I'm cutting loose those heavy chains. Let the trumpet shout, let the whole world know the fire that once burned out of control now lights the road where I begin. I'm taming the beast within. The anger danced across the floor like it had 1,000 nights before. But I grabbed its hand and spun it around and left it somewhere lost and never found. The fear that whispered in my ear got quieter year by year. Now confidence takes center stage and freedom's riding on every page. The rhythm carried me to who I'm meant to be, and every setback helped me stand up tall. I'm taming the beast within, not giving up, not giving in. With every note this old heart sings, I'm cutting loose those heavy chains. Let the saxophones cry, let the trombones grin. There's a brand new chapter about to begin. I'm taming the beast within. Spell, no wishing well, no shortcut through the storm. Just grit and grace and face to face, becoming who I was born. I'm taming the beast within, and this time I know I'm gonna win. The shadows don't own me anymore. I've thrown open every locked up door. Let the orchestra rise, let prison they've been in. I'm taming the beast. I'm taming the beast. I'm taming the beast within. The beast is still there. But these days, I leave the dead.
Out of my way, ladies! This meat's mine!
Not if we get there first, hotshot.
Ha! Too slow! Victory is mine!
Oh, you rascal.
All's fair in love and shopping. Hey, kids! It's Tony the drug dealer! Oh, yeah, Tony, we're hooked!
Give me more. It's the best high.
Welcome to Morning Coffee with Mitch. Today I have a wow rating system. It's a scale from 1 to 5 wows. Spilling my coffee, that's 1 wow. Aliens landing, 5 wows. This system is a game changer.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy. Young man.
So, we went to the store to pick out bras. Yeah, it was a total mess.
The sizes were all wrong. I found one I liked. They were so expensive.
I'm never going back.
A green here. No. And then the lady at the counter was all like, what size you need? I told her, how the hell should I know? You figure it out. These bras are a scam, man. They never fit right.
You ladies are killing me with this bra talk.
I'm on the carnivore diet. Meat only. Only meat. What about fiber? Don't need it. I feel great. Sounds extreme. What about veggies? Meat has everything. It's natural. I don't know, man. It's a lie. Gerald, I just had the most brilliant idea. Oh boy, here we go. What is it this time? A farm-to-table pot farm. It's foolproof. Randy, that's the worst idea I've ever heard. Post-translational modification is a key process after protein synthesis. It involves adding groups like phosphates or sugars to the protein. This changes the protein's function, location, or interactions. It's crucial for cell signaling.
Dr. Kiltz, I'm not sure I follow.
Look, this glowing diagram shows the protein chains.
It looks complicated. Is it safe? It's revolutionary.
This is the key. Retrals. Now watch this. This glowing neon protein chain is the key. Do you see the bonds? They fold and unfold. This is how life assembles. The sparkles are charged particles, bringing it to life.
Ha! Who's next?
Kelsey is in the house. Unbelievable. Look. Shut up.
Well, I didn't have my Dodger hat.
Shut up, Kiltz.
Whatever this man tells me, how you doing?
Look who's here.
Like, come on.
2 weeks in a row. Jesus Christ. 2 weeks in a row. Look what we got. Who would ever thought? Who would ever thought we had a star-studded meeting?
my friends I bought from taper from Hudson.
Oh, have you been to a carnival?
Never.
What is this?
The
Oh,
first time.
you guys are in trouble. All right. 2 weeks in a row.
Jen doesn't know I'm here right now. She's gonna be so jealous. I got to see Kilts.
All right. Let's see. Where's the salad? I'm here
I
for
think
salad.
you guys got a bromance going on.
A little bit. That's the truth. A little bit.
How you
But with
doing?
you too. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm
Kidney stone?
still passing, but I'm good, man. Listen, I'm a carnivore, man. You can't.
Yeah, I love it. Is this okay over here?
Yeah, sit right over there. All right, what a start! What a start! Most of you don't know me. That's a joke. It's me, Mitch.
Still remember you.
How can you forget Mitch?
And I guess you all know me because if you're watching this video, you're watching my channel right now. So I'm here at a meetup that we're having today in Melbourne, Florida, at the Brazilian Steakhouse at the Melbourne Square Mall, and this turned out great. My story, I've told my story so many times that you probably know it already, but I'm 77 and a half years old. I've been carnivore for 2 years and 3 months. It fixed everything, and I'm the healthiest I've ever been, except for some leftover garbage I've been carrying forward from all those days of eating healthy, at least the way they told me to eat. And I'm in the process right now of passing a kidney stone. And the fact that I'm here and eating and talking and have energy has got to be a testimony to the carnivore way of life. That I can do this even while I'm in the middle of passing a kidney stone. So
There you go.
there's proof. I am on some drugs, however.
Pass them around.
Pass them around, yeah. They would knock you out, Kilts.
Stop trusting numbers on a wall. They rise and fall, don't say much at all. Every plan had its moment in time. Worked for a while, then crossed the line. Ran a restaurant, loved the flame. Good food, good nights, familiar game. I turned the photos face down, then didn't need to meet that version of me again. But I always knew my face, round her back then, soft shape. Called myself Big Mitch, played it light, but jokes don't lift that kind of weight. Then one night under fluorescent light, in a quiet gym late in the night, I didn't turn, I didn't run, I finally said, yeah, that's me, son. I don't look perfect, I don't look perfect, I don't look young, I don't look young, I just look like a normal man. Scar my nose from a heart a year, healed up clean, still standing here. Life kept rolling, so did I. Didn't come this far just to pass it by. I tried every promise ever made, same old circle, different shade. One small slip, one excuse, learn right back to wait. I couldn't burn, this time I stayed inside the lines. No deals, no maybes, no second tries. Meeting salt day after day, and the noise in my head just faded away. Then one night under mirror light, I stood there calm, I stood there right. Didn't wish, didn't pretend, I finally said, yeah, this is the end. I don't look broken, I don't look broken, I don't look done, I don't look done, I just look like a normal man. 2 push-ups used to stop my breath. Now I passed 25, still got some left. Not fighting age, not chasing time, just strength coming back one rep at a time. Body got lighter, mind got clear. Funny how truth shows up this late in the year. Wasn't weak, wasn't lost back then, just needed the right fuel to meet myself again. Now when I catch that mirror glance, I don't judge him, I give him a chance. Not a before, not a regret, not someone I'm trying to forget. No trophies, no trophies, no grand plan, no grand plan. Just finally living a normal man. 78, still standing tall. Old guy carnivore. Yeah, I found it all. Yeah, I found it all.
All right, boys, zebra stew's ready. Who's hungry? Smells amazing, Mitch. Pure carnivore fuel. Carnivore, this menu's all meat. What about balance? Balance? Rick, we're lions. Meat is balance. Exactly. Pass the buffalo. This zebra stew is peak carnivore, boys. Nothing beats fresh kill cooked over open flame. Totally, this is real lion fuel. Exactly. Now grab a plate before Kilty eats it all. Balance? Rick, you're killing me. We're apex predators. This is the ultimate balanced diet. Okay, you win. Just don't eat my share of the zebra.
Hey, this carnivore diet is amazing. Yeah? How so? So much energy. I feel great. But is it healthy long term? Of course. All bud.
Welcome to the Carnivore Arc, a fresh take on an ancient tale. All right, cows and bison up the ramp. Let's move. That's it. Keep the line moving. No pushing. Perfect. Almost there.
What's for dinner?
Same as every day.
Again?
Well, alright now. Pull up a chair. Grab yourself a steak. And welcome to the show. I'm just an old guy with a YouTube plan, trying to help folks be the best they can. Got a skillet hot and the stories flow when the carnivore rhythm starts to go. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Used to play the congas back in my day. Now I play them while the ribeyes sway. We laugh, we learn, we hang around while that carnivore groove lays down. Come on in, pull up a seat. Got good friends and plenty of meat. Life gets better bite by bite. Hang with us tonight. With the congas rolling and the stories told, carnivore wisdom never gets old. Trumpet shout, trombone slide, conga drums keep the groove alive. Steaks on the grill, friends in the chat. Pull up a chair, how cool is that? Come on in, pull up a seat. Got good friends and plenty of meat. Laugh a little, stay a while. Carnivore swinging in All right, folks, let's get this live stream started.
Hey everyone, welcome. How's the smoke? It's good, Mitch. This one is a nice draw.
I agree, Gary. It's smooth.
Definitely. What's everyone smoking?
A Maduro.
EFM. You know what that stands for? Eat f***ing meat. That's right, eat f***ing meat. No more of that weak vegan crap. EFM is the way. Eat f***ing meat and get strong.
I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth. Oh, my heart, this is the big one. I'm coming, honey. Wait for me. This is it, Elizabeth.
Welcome to Carnivore Hump Day, everyone.
Hump day.
My energy is through the roof. Same here. No more afternoon slumps. It's life-changing. My focus is incredible. Totally. The mental clarity is best decision ever.
Ladies, welcome to my dream. The man of mystery with 8 women all smoking cigars and talking carnivore.
Mitch, this is fantastic.
This diet has given me so much incredible.
It's amazing.
See, living the dream.
Have you hugged a carnivore today? Whoa, hey, easy there. Ah, not the face. Okay, I get it. You're friendly.
Whoa, 250 kilograms? That's way too much. Wait, I'm a carnivore. All that meat adds up. Worth it.
Good morning, Mitch. Ready for another magical day?
Only if you're making it magical, you bastard.
Your numbers look great. What? How is that possible? Her diet is working wonders.
Told you I'm fabulous.
That's not healthy. I'm carnivore. Numbers don't lie. Hey, Mitch, ready for some real food? You bet, Kiltsy. No more counting plants for us. We count steaks. Time to dig in. Perfect. Welcome to the Carnivore Bunch. The meat life is the best life. We stick together, no grains, no problems. Exactly. Meat powers the brain and the body. Let's eat.
I stopped trusting numbers on a wall. They rise and fall, don't say much at all. Every plan had its moment in time. Worked for a while, then crossed the line. Ran a restaurant, loved the flame. Good food, good nights, familiar game. I turned the photos face down then. Didn't need to meet that version of me again. But I always knew my face, rounded back then, soft to shape. Called myself Big Mitch, played it light, but jokes don't lift that kind of weight. Then one night, under fluorescent light, in a quiet gym, late in the night, I didn't turn, I didn't run. I finally said, yeah, that's me, son. I don't look perfect, I don't look young, I just look like a normal man. Scar on my nose from a harder year, healed up clean, still standing here. Life kept rolling, so did I. Didn't come this far just to pass it by. I tried every promise ever made, same old circle, different shade. One small slip, one excuse learned, right back to weight I couldn't burn. This time I stayed inside the lines. No deals, no maybes, no second tries. Meat and salt day after day, and the noise in my head just faded away. Then one night under mirror light, I stood there calm, I stood there right. Didn't wish, didn't pretend. I finally said, yeah, this is the end. I don't look broken, I don't look done, I just look like a normal man. Push-ups used to stop my breath. Now I passed 25, still got some left. Not fighting age, not chasing time, just strength coming back, one rep at a time. Body got lighter, mind got clear. Funny how truth shows up this late in the year. Wasn't weak, wasn't lost back then, just needed the right fuel to meet myself again. That mirror glance, I don't judge him, I give him a chance. Not a before, not a regret, not someone I'm trying to forget. No trophies, no grand plans, just finally living a normal man. 79, still standing tall. Old guy carnivore, yeah, I found it all.
This is my no cravings for me defense. Just plain burger, some cheese and bacon. Perfect. No bread, no ketchup needed. See? No cravings, just pure bliss. One more bite. Ah, so good. Let's race to the pool, Kiltsy. You're on. Let's go. Whoa, look out.
Hey, watch where you're going! They're crazy! Sorry, ladies.
Pool's just ahead. We made it.
My husband never picks up his socks. Mine leaves the toilet seat up. At least yours doesn't snore. Oh, mine does, like a chainsaw.
You ladies are tough.
Time to burn rubber.
Oh my God, he's on fire!
Can't stop, grannies. Pool time. Ah, sweet victory. Smoking, my friend, smoking again. Light up the night, feel the fire within. Smoking all night long, singing this song.
Ladies and gentlemen, every one of us carries a shadow. A wild thing. A beast within. Tonight, we don't run from it. Tonight, we tame it. I used to blame the world outside for every stumble, every ride. But one cold night beneath the moon, I learned the truth was singing a different tune. The mirror looked me in the eye, no place left for another alibi. The man I feared was standing there, waiting for somebody brave enough to care. The horns began to play, the darkness slipped away, and I could hear my better judgment call. I'm taming the beast within, not giving up, not giving in. With every note this old heart sings, I'm cutting loose those heavy chains. Let the trumpet shout, let the whole world know the fire that once burned out of control now lights the road where I begin. I'm taming the beast within. The anger danced across the floor like it had 1,000 nights before. But I grabbed its hand and spun it around and left it somewhere lost and never found. The fear that whispered in my ear got quieter year by year. Now confidence takes center stage and freedom's riding on every page. The rhythm carried me to who I'm meant to be, and every setback helped me stand up tall. I'm taming the beast within, not giving up, not giving in. With every note this old heart sings, I'm cutting loose those heavy chains. Let the saxophones cry, let the trombones grin. There's a brand new chapter about to begin. I'm taming the beast within. Spell, no wishing well, no shortcut through the storm. Just grit and grace and face to face, becoming who I was born. I'm taming the beast within, and this time I know I'm gonna win. The shadows don't own me anymore. I've thrown open every locked up door. Let the orchestra rise, the prison they've been in. I'm taming the beast. I'm taming the beast. I'm taming the beast within. The beast is still there, but these days I leave the dead.
Let the morning sun shine in. Yeah! Get your good day started right. WEFM in the morning. Radio WEFM in the morning. WEFM in the morning.
Welcome to the EFM Daily Meatcast, Morning Coffee with Mitch. We eat f***ing meat, 100% beef, baby. Mornings at 7, it's prime rib hour. Then brisket confessions. At 10, lamb chop after dark. No vegetarians allowed.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's me, Mitch, live in the flesh. I hope you all enjoyed that first hour. I saw a lot of chatting going on. Very gratifying. Very gratifying. Good to see you on this Thursday morning. Thursday's an eventful day for me. We have a live stream tonight. I have Mike Silly coming over to smoke a cigar. Check out the new scooter. And we'll talk about that. But first, my friends, here we go. Yeah. Oh, so many buttons, so many modes to try to pull off that little transition from the pre-recorded stuff to the live stuff and make it look smooth. Make it look smooth. Francine Bourgeois, member for 22 months. The pre-chat is great, Mitch. And Peter right there, 2 years. Wow. 22 months, 21 months. Anyway, guys, let's get started. Drink it if you got it. And I'll drink mine. Thomas, member for 13 months. One more. So, a couple of changes. The replays are going to contain the first hour after a consensus opinion yesterday. And this morning I came on, if you weren't there, right at 6, and it was only a handful of people there, actually came on live. And I may do that. Welcome the really early birds. And then told people, if you're watching this on the replay and don't want to watch or read the chats in the first hour, simply skip forward 1 hour exactly into the video and you will be right at the point where the live starts. And I think most halfway intelligent people can figure that out for themselves, and it'll save a lot of work for me. Another hour hanging around after the stream to try to edit out that first hour. So that's the new thing. I also plan, probably, as long as this stays popular and people keep watching it, maybe every weekend, to add some new stuff. Because quite frankly, I watch it every day and I'm getting a little tired of it too. And Manda had said in the chat, has anybody else find themselves with the playlist from that thing in their head all week. And yes, Amanda, unfortunately, I only have so much music, uncopyrighted music, that I can use without getting copyright strikes, and that's thanks to Barbara, Gramma, and I've got 4 new ones to include from her, and I'll put them in this weekend. I could subscribe to a music service like Epidemic Sound, pay a monthly fee, and get an almost unlimited amount of music in every genre. But then I become more like a disc jockey. So it is what it is. You don't pay attention too much to it. You're so busy chatting with each other. That's the purpose of it. Thank you to Peter for kind of taking charge and keeping it going. And I really mean that. That is not sarcastic. Thank you, Peter. And thank you, Jerry Voitish, remember, for 25 months I saw just scroll by. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. No. Wow, 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 Jerry. Only 3 months. Only that's 5 wows, not 3. 5 wows, not 3. Manda says, I wasn't complaining. Oh, I know you weren't complaining, Manda. In fact, that was a compliment. That was a compliment, not a complaint, because I feel the same way. I walk around with those songs from Barbara in my head all the time now. But that's tremendous. That's tremendous. I love them. I love them. So let me go back to 7 o'clock here. Welcome to the first people that came in. Again, all that pre-show chat is now going to be available every day in the replay. I look at all the 7 o'clock. I'll go through the 7 o'clock entries, and then we'll get on with it. I've got a few things to show you today, a few videos, and let's see. What do I want to do? Robbie Autry, Lambs. Sorry, Lambs. 6:59, but close enough. And Robbie Autry straddled the 7 o'clock minute. Good morning, guys. Glad you're here. Brian Dish. Hiya, Brian. How are you? Brian here at 7 o'clock, and the rest of these is all 7 o'clock people. Lewis is here with us. Hi, Lewis. Good morning to you. And Isabella. Hi, Isabella. And Lori. Good morning, Lori. How are you, sweetie? Good to see you. Lizzie's here, 7 o'clock. Mike Seeley Sr. here, 7 o'clock. Rick. Hiya, Rick. Good to see you, my friend. And Brian Airy and Sparky Donna is here. Thomas. Good morning to you. And Barry Simon. Good Thursday morning. Mitch from Massachusetts. # EFM. Eat effing meat. Yes, sir. Or eat fatty meat. Or whatever F of your choice you put in there. Peter's here. 7 o'clock. Right on the money. Anthony is here. Look at all these people that chimed in at 7 o'clock. Wayne Herman. Hi, Wayne. How are you? And we have D. Thinking for myself. Good to see you. Francine from Montreal. Hi, Francine. How you doing? Super Tune Chuck. I hear the music. Marla Kelly's here. Hi, Marla. And here we had Francine chimed in with a comment, and member for 22 months. Danny in Boston. Hi, Danny. How you doing? Happy to be home, I guess. Peter, member for 21 months, and now we're starting to get into there's a new one. Humira's here. Hi, Humira. How are you? Now I'm after 7 o'clock. So, let me just quickly scroll down and see who I missed. And if I miss anybody, I'm sorry. Liz is here. Hi, Liz. How you doing? Donna Ray, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Who else did I miss so far? I'm up to 707. All right. This allows me to... This is great. This is great. A question from Robbie Mitch. I guess that's a calcium score done, and my number was 2516. What do you think of that? Well, that's a very controversial subject. Your doctor probably wanted to put you on like intravenous force-fed statins because of imminent death, and probably scared the shit out of you. My opinion is, I certainly don't think a cardiac workup would be out of order if for nothing more than to ease your mind. I can tell you, I don't know what my calcium score is, and I don't want to know, for the prime reason that at my age, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I can, however, stay carnivore, avoid the sugars and seed oils, try not to ruin the rest of my life worrying about it, look at how I feel. And if I'm not getting chest pains and I don't have any symptoms of atherosclerosis, I don't have ED, you know, I don't have all the well-known symptoms of circulatory problems, I take solace in the fact that the reason there is calcium there is protective. It's the body's defense against loose, soft plaque breaking off and clotting somewhere. So if you've got plaque and you've been, you know, suffering from a lifetime of inflammatory foods, calcification is the best thing that can happen to you, because there's nothing that they can do other than coronary bypass, stents, and things like that. So while it's important to know if you have a blockage, the calcium number, I wouldn't worry about it, and I've heard that same advice from many carnivore doctors, that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Meaning, if you're having the symptoms of heart problems, and take advantage of all the modern imaging that we have, but try to find a cardiologist that isn't a one-trick pony, like most doctors. You need a statin, you need a statin, you need a statin. They have no idea what a statin even does. So I've seen people with much higher calcium scores than yours that, believe it or not, are still active and are doing well. Now, one of the things you can do is wait a year and get another one. Keep in mind, there's always a margin of error in these numbers, and see if next year it hasn't increased or maybe decreased a little. Sometimes a very small increase or decrease is nothing more than a difference in, the margin of error of the test. They, and we know they're experts in everything, say that as you age, your calcium score will normally increase 10% a year. And I think that's probably true if you eat the standard American diet. I don't think, if you're really serious about carnivore, Robbie, that a carnivore diet will cause your calcium score to increase temp. But it's interesting, and maybe for the next year or two, you might want to check. The problem is, once it's there, it's there. It's there for a reason. It's there to fix and calcify that dangerous soft plaque so it stays where it is. And people with calcium scores much higher than yours, I believe, have lived long, long and healthy lives because they changed their diet and stopped eating the inflammatory foods, which is the real cause of atherosclerosis. So there's a long answer to a short question. Your score is not much higher than Kiltz's. His score was 800 and something. And the higher you get, it's kind of a mathematical thing. The difference between a score of like 0 and 100 is much greater concern than the difference between a score of 800 and 1200. So it's easy to say, don't worry about it and don't lose any sleep over it. But that's the best you can do. The one thing the doctors will use, it's a great excuse, an absolutely great excuse to get you in the system and start figuring out ways to get all your money without regard to the amount of suffering and the quality of your life. But if you have blockages and they're affecting your life and you have symptoms and you get out of breath easy and you have chest pains, then yes, the damage is there. There are procedures that they can use, like bypasses, stents, and things that will help you. But the diet will make sure that whatever condition you're in, hopefully doesn't get any worse. I could talk about that all day. But yes, Robbie says, calcium artery score. You guys have good senses of humor. Yeah, Lizzie. Kitz was live yesterday at 9. There's a little foul up about the date on the thumbnails of his live streams, but he was here yesterday, and he's got one up there for today that has yesterday's date on it, on the thumbnail. So they'll get that straightened out. I see Amy says here in a recent chat, my dad had 4 stents put in recently, and they will not do bypass surgery in an 80-year-old. Well, I guess if that's true for me, then my options are dwindling. That's another thing you have to be concerned with when you get old. A lot of procedures and a lot of insurance companies, once you get to a certain age, they say, you're too old for that. We're not going to waste a kidney on an old fart because kidneys are not that readily available. So that's life. That's all the more reason, especially when you get older, to become a carnivore or keto at least, and stop with the sugars and the oxidative foods like seed oils and so many other things. I think it's the best thing any of us can do. Very few of us are doing it. We'll come back in 20, 30 years and take a look and see how well it worked. That's the ultimate randomized control with no controls trial. The real world. Okay, a couple of things I want to talk about this morning. The scooter.
Time to break in this new scooter. Hey there, ladies! Ludicrous speed? Oh, this is gonna be good. Whoa, here we go! Cannonball! Perfect landing!
Oh, Barry. Thank you, Barry. Barry's at it. I had a pretty good response to the scooter video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm going to do more about the scooter, but the scooter will probably show up in a number of videos. But I'm going to do another one where I actually have learned a whole lot of things about it since I've been playing with it for a day, and I'm going to go over some of the finer points of what it does. I learned one thing I had no idea. There's a little lever down on that thing that turns on an it's like a parking brake. You can't drive the scooter with the parking brake, and it's electric. And it doesn't draw much battery either, so you don't, it was on the whole time it was in the box. When you put this thing in the parking brake mode, it locks the wheels up. You can't push it. Like when I tried to drag it out of the box, the wheels would not roll. You turn the parking brake off, you can push the thing real easy. I'm sure glad I learned about that before I got stuck with the thing and had to push it home because the battery ran out. A lot of little things. Where the hell do you plug the charging cable? That's the best kept secret on the planet. I found it finally, and it's in a great place. But if you didn't know it was there, and there's only one place in the whole entire manual. Oh yeah, all kinds of little things about that I'm going to go over in this video, including the mystery extra spring that I had. Anyway, that ought to be useful. I don't know, we'll see how sporty Mike feels today. Maybe I'll enlist Mike Seeley as we smoke a cigar, and we'll film that little video today so we can work on Mike's stardom. At any rate, it is a great little deal. And the comments that I got on the video were fabulous, except for one moron. Believe it or not, in a video like that, one moron who absolutely never watched any of my videos before, didn't know me, but had to hurt my feelings and find fault with me nonetheless. Always somebody like that. Just when you think the world is getting some sanity and people are becoming less mean. And anyway, this guy said, basically, I thought you were trying to become healthy, and here I find out you've taken a step backwards now, and you need a scooter to get around. Honest to God, you can't make that stuff up. Evidently, that guy had never watched any of my videos, but felt the need from some insecure piece of shit place in his sick and sad life to insult me, somebody he doesn't know. I look back at the record of his comments. He had 2 total comments on all of my videos since the beginning. Obviously, I never want to hear from that loser again. I just marvel at the balls on some people out there. But other than that, the comments were great. People appreciated the humor that I put in these things, and I try to make them funny. And if I ever exhibit, I watched the video myself a couple of times and said, Mitch, you're exhibiting childlike exuberance. That was real. That's still me on the inside. I'm a little kid. Stuff excites me. You know, it's all I could have done to not going, wee! You know, I don't ever want to grow out of that. I think that's the most valuable thing we all have is an inner child. And if we kill that inner child and allow ourselves to become so jaded and depressed That's the time we truly, truly begin to start dying. I refuse. I refuse. So there. So to my friend who felt the need to find fault with me on a video that was that much fun, don't let the screen door hit you in the ass on the way out. There you go. There you go. Okay, let's take a look. Let me scroll down here and see if I got any QQQs. God, look at all we've got accomplished, and it's only 7:29. God, what time is it, Mitch? 7:24. I already answered a question. This is working out great. Here's where Amy said, my dad had 4 stents put in recently. They will not do bypass surgery. Probably not a bad, Amy, probably not a bad idea. Most 80-year-olds don't heal that fast anymore because they're not in good metabolic health. I would, however, not hesitate to do a bypass on have one done on myself. I think I would heal pretty good from it. But the doctors would never believe it because my cholesterol is high. Like I said, one-trick ponies. They've added that second trick, though. That's the GLP drugs. And they think we've solved obesity. Headline, the medical community has solved obesity. Anybody noticed any difference when you walk into Walmart and look around at the people? I don't think they've solved obesity quite yet. Quite yet. And I'm sure that any bad news about what's happened to so many of those people that are sticking themselves with that stuff. There's probably the biggest cover-up in the history of humanity. Something that would make Watergate look like a kiddie's birthday party. With these drug companies and the complaints and reports and case studies that they're getting from these doctors, along with their own studies, file cabineted somewhere, file drawered, never to be seen. Well, we're still chatting away up to 7:22. See, I'm only 5 minutes behind now. That's great. That is great. Not that I'm discouraging the chat. I'm not. Richard Williams. The blue scooter will look better after you paint on the flames. I got a thing from Barry. I got an email for time for the flames. That's next. That's next. That's next. I still haven't taken it up to the pool yet. I was busy yesterday. I'm going to be busy today. There's the weather. Jerry Voitas says, question, this is a recent one. I just saw 2 different examples of people making hard-boiled, quote, eggs in an air fryer. Have you ever tried it? No, I don't eat hard-boiled eggs, Jerry. I eat eggs either omelet or scrambled. But I always mix the yolks and the white. Beat them up real good. I mean, that's what I'm known for. Excuse me while I beat my eggs. You know, I mean, I'm famous for that. Every celebrity's got a slogan that he's famous for. I've seen videos. I never watched them because I don't care. I don't do it. But I've seen thumbnails talking about the best way to make hard-boiled eggs is in an air fryer. why not? You know, a hard-boiled egg does what it does because it's surrounded by boiling water. Why not? If you have air moving around, like a convection thing, which is what an air fryer is, it's a top-down convection cooker, and you manage to get the temperature somewhere near that of boiling water, I would imagine it would do the same thing. If the outside of the egg was heated up to 212 degrees for 3 minutes or however long it takes, I imagine the inside of the egg would not know whether it was in water or whether it was in hot air. So yeah, I imagine it could work. Yeah, give it a try. But, you know, if the egg, make sure the temperature, whatever the settings they recommend are right. And if the egg explodes, then you just have a little cleaning job. I don't know about eggs, if they really do explode or not. But sure, why not? And Peter says, Susie, Mitch seemed so happy when he took his first ride. Yeah, so Susie's here. I miss you. Hi, Susie. Let me talk. That's another thing I wanted to talk about today is Susie Marsh. Susie Marsh. Susie Marsh and I finally connected yesterday on WhatsApp. And let me cue up a video here. Okay, let me show you this here. Turn the sound on. This Susie made me, and I hope you don't mind me showing this, Susie, because I think what you do is terrific, and this is what you do in your coaching or business in helping people who've had problems physically recuperate. And Susie made me this video that of an exercise that she's found to be very, very good for balance. And after watching it, I think that this exercise would help me tremendously. So I went and ordered a ball, because I don't have any exercise balls. And it'll be here today, and I'll start with it. And if I need your help, Susie, I'll certainly call you, and you can, it's like with this WhatsApp stuff, the video chat, you're in the room. But here's an exercise that Susie proposed for me.
Out and back, all the way out, all the way back. 20 of those, and you're going to go middle muscle. A little faster, a little middle. And a little much faster, scrubbing the floor. 20, 20, 20. Lean forward. Just push the ball into your foot, other foot. I'm going to put some music on so we can have some fun stuff. Out and back. Sitting up straight at the...
Anyway, it looks great, and thank you so much. Thank you so much, Susie, for that. I'm looking for Susie in the chat. I don't see her, but it was very nice of her. And I'll keep an eye out to see if Susie says something. You know, Susie's got to get up and at it like most of us every morning, and can't be glued to her computer. But very, very nice of her, and she really does care. There she is, Susie. Thank you. I will need some more personal video. I will send some more. Susie, you don't know how much I appreciate that. I really do. I really do. And I got the ball. There you are. I got the ball coming today from Amazon. I found a 9-inch one that you can blow up to whatever, however firm you need it. And I'm going to try them. Now, I think I can see right off the bat that my right leg is going to be very clumsy at that. Because I kind of tried to mimic it without the ball, and I noticed that I need that exercise because I need more precision movement on my right side. So I really think that's going to help. And I think that when I first try it, it's going to shock me how poorly I do with the right side. So I'm going to, that's it. That's what I ordered, a 9-inch ball. I kind of figured that's what it looked like. And I ordered not a soccer ball, but something billed as an exercise ball with a pump. It comes with a little hand pump, so you can make it as soft as you like. And it was finally great to talk to you. It was finally great to talk to you yesterday, because it seems like the world was aligned against us somehow communicating. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Hang on one second. There we go. I had to get my screen back, and okay. Looking for more comments or questions. You guys are certainly talking. Up to 724 in the chat, 10 minutes behind. Yeah. Man, this says, wow. Mitch, some people waited to get a life. I can't stand judgmental people like that. Some people's audacity. Yeah, I agree. And it really doesn't bother me much. It gives me something to talk about. But it never ceases to amaze me, because it's not anything I would ever do. Go out of my way to try to hurt somebody that I didn't even know, just because I could. There's a mechanism to do that. Fortunately, I don't get a lot of those. People, I don't want to go down that road, but Jerry, oh, that's the hard-boiled egg question. See, that's what happens when I'm not too far behind. That's great. We'll talk about hard-boiled eggs. Here we go. Robbie says, Jerry, just put the eggs in a pot of water and boil them for 15 minutes. Easy peasy. Well, why do something the easy way when you can figure out a way to use the kitchen appliance? It might be cheaper if you don't have to boil the water on the stovetop. The air fryer may use less electricity, or it may not. Brian says, question, Mitch, which shirt are you wearing? Loved your scooter video. Oh, Brian, today, of course, wearing one of Gary's shirts. This is the craftsman-looking Carnivores We Build Health is it. And I really like this shirt because it fits fabulous. It's got the black trim on the sleeves too. See it there? It's a great shirt. It's a great shirt, and I have put the link to Barry's T-shirt store. Gary, not Barry. I got a Gary and a Barry, yes. To Gary's T-shirt store in the description of all of these morning videos now, and it's kind of like a permanent fixture there, so you can always find it there. But I will thank Gary for the T-shirts, and I've got 3 more coming. I don't know where I'm going to put it. My girl who cleans my house told me, Mitch, you're out of hangers. I use wooden hangers in my closet, and so many new T-shirts to hang up. It's crazy. It's nuts. At any rate, there's the link to it. And thanks for plugging him. Thanks for plugging him. I like to do that. And now we're getting scooter decoration ideas. Anthony says, racing blue, think Mustang stripes. Oh, I'm going to get a lot of suggestions on that. I want them eggs blow up from the microwave. They will burn your skin. Yeah. I don't know if I want to boil eggs in a microwave. Yeah, that's a little intense. That's a little intense. Sandy says, very sweet of you. It was very sweet of Susie. Very, very, very nice. That's where I was talking about Susie and showing you the video. And Susie's got fans. Amanda says, Susie, that's so awesome. It is, absolutely. And I have ordered the 9-inch ball. Got that one right. Got to do it right. Got to do it right. Oh, you're so bad, Lori. You're so bad. I would send Mitch personal videos, but I don't think he could share them. Oh, my God. That's funny. There's an offer I don't get every day. And there's an offer I do not get every day. These thinks that's funny. Oh, yes. Yeah. Obviously, all the girls got a kick out of that one. And some of the guys, too. That shows you where our minds are. I'm proud of it. If you keep your mind in that way as you get older, you're way ahead of the game. Way ahead of the game. And Susie says, let's chat today. This afternoon, yeah, do it this afternoon. I got Mike Seeley coming this morning, but yeah, you're busier than I am, so you got my number, WhatsApp, and I will certainly answer if you'd like to chat. And Amy says, Mitch, or that doesn't look like Mitch. It says much. I empathize with you. I have a weak left leg for all my hip surgeries. I can barely stand on my leg. But yeah, well, if you remember that video that I have, which one is it this one? Let me find it here. No, that's a picture of me standing there with no shirt. That's not what I was looking for. I haven't shown that in a while. So let me go and look and see if I can find it. Hang on. Where is it? Here's the one of me graduating from physical therapy.
Ready?
Don't punch.
Ringing the bell. Come a long way since then. And where's the one that I'm looking for? Oh my God, I got so many of these things in my video folder. Just terrible. What did I name that thing? Like I expect you guys will remember when I can't. Maybe I didn't put it in that folder. Is it in this folder? Oh, God. I'll have to find it. It was that first one of me in physical therapy where I was trying to walk between the two parallel bars. And you could see that my right arm was just kind of dangling down. I couldn't move it. I could get my legs to move and support my weight, but nothing. And I've come a long way since that, so I don't know why I don't have that. I thought I had it over here. No. Oh, well. I have to re-index that stuff and figure out a way to get my hands on it faster when it pops into my mind. Thank you, Amanda. Just gave me a very nice compliment. Thank you. All right, 7:35. I digressed, and I'm getting further behind. Brisket Boomers, good morning to you. I walked to the bar. My son during a fourth stage to get a club soda. Yeah. They probably looked at you like you were crazy. Okay. Hi, Aaron. Aaron says, I air fried eggs yesterday. It still takes 10 to 15 minutes. Wow. You can fry them up in a frying pan in 2 minutes. It takes me less than 10 minutes to completely make bacon and eggs in a frying pan. So sometimes the old ways are the best. Yesterday, with all the fancy equipment I got, I hate to say this, with all the fancy equipment, the air fryers, the grills outside, which are great. If you're just cooking for one person like me, I had a beautiful ribeye that I had dry brined in the refrigerator as it was. It was in there for about 2 days. It was about 1.25 inches thick. It was beautiful. I took one of my Bluetooth thermometers, just stuck it in there. I took my carbon steel pan. I put about 1 inch thick pat of butter in the pan, put it on medium high, let the butter melt. When I put the steak in the carbon steel pan, the internal temperature was 39 degrees, right out of the fridge. I cooked it, I guess, a total of about 6 or 7 minutes. When it got to 60 degrees internal, I turned it over. It was really seared hard, but the inside was still raw. When it got to about 90 degrees, I flipped it again. And then every 5 degrees, until it got to 105 internal, I kept flipping it back and forth. And when it got to 105 degrees, I took that puppy off the heat and let it rest. It rested up to about 115 or a few degrees more. You can't see the red. It's red inside. Look at the crust on that steak. Look at the crust on that steak. I will get these pictures onto my computer and show you. It's a shame it's just so bright here. I mean, I could do that now. I could say share this to my email. And send it. Let's see if I can get it over into my email and actually show you that picture in the colors that it's supposed to be. Hang on. Stay with me. Not there yet. Come on. There it is. Okay. And download it. And get it up on the screen here. You got to see this. Okay, it's worth seeing. I know the suspense is killing you. But this is what I ended up with. Look at the crust and the flavor. It was so incredible. It was so incredible. And it was, just tender. When I got done with that entire steak, I had one tiny little piece. What must have been some sinew or something that was little. But I ate every ounce of fat on that steak, and it melted in my mouth. It was incredible. And it took me 10 minutes to cook in a carbon steel pan with butter. And when I got done, believe it or not, I just poured the butter on top of the steak, wiped the pan out with paper towels, and put it back on the stovetop. And that butter that's in there serves as a kind of seasoning for it the next time. It keeps carbon steel from rusting. It was great. It was great. I've made many videos about that. Maybe I need to make another one to remind people that this is the easiest and less cleanup. That grill outside certainly could do this kind of a job or more. And I certainly appreciate that Bighorn grill that they sent me. But I only cook for one. And to go through all that running in and out of the house and everything, I hate to say it, for me, it's not something that I'm going to get a lot of use out of. Even though it can cook the best stuff you ever ate. And I continue, even with all the air fryers I have and everything, I still end up defaulting so many times to my stovetop for both my bacon and eggs and searing a steak, frying my the salmon patties that I use in bacon grease on the stovetop. So it's still, for me, the quickest, easiest way, and I've got techniques that make amazing food. Now, if I was cooking for somebody else as well, or maybe a family, I think it'd be a different story. I use the hell out of my air fryer, don't get me wrong. But all that stuff I get outside, the smoker, I got a barbecue grill, now I got the Bighorn grill. I'm ready to use it, and I said to myself, do I really want to, especially after the stroke, do I want to run back and forth in the house and I want to clean it up afterwards and have to uncover it and recover it? And I always default to the one that's the least amount of work. That's just me. That's just me. I will continue to probably review and look for alternative ways to prepare our food. It's one of the things that I do. As long as people want to keep sending me free stuff, I probably will accept it. If it even relates in any way to carnivore. Some of the stuff they want me to do. I got an offer from a company that manufactures exercise equipment. They want to send me an elliptical machine that sells for over $1,000. An elliptical, one of those things where you stand on and where am I going to put this stuff? I haven't replied to them yet. I'm considering it, but then I got to get some help probably to unbox it and carry it in, and it's just more stuff in my house. I'm going to start to issue a challenge to Rick. Who's got the most crap laying around in their house? It's crazy. It's crazy. Let me look for more questions. Mitch, did you and Susie ever figure out why your emails them? No, never figured out. Don't care, Peter. Don't care. As long as we can communicate, and we definitely can text and communicate and phone call and video chat on WhatsApp, and that works great, and it doesn't cost a thing. And I don't have to waste my time trying to troubleshoot or wonder where the hell in this whole internet that is not making it through. Looking for last minute questions here. And here's the compliment I was talking about. Man, this is Mitch, you've come such a long way. You look amazingly healthy now and strong with great color. Thank you. Thank you so much. And that's one of the reasons that I enjoyed doing that scooter unboxing so much was you can see I'm nowhere near back to what I used to be. I still have to worry. You can see when I'm on my feet, I move very carefully. It's still, my balance is still getting better and better. My endurance took a real hit with the stroke. And that's coming back a little, but I can still tire easily. I did something for Susie yesterday, and she couldn't believe it. We were talking about exercising, and I said, yeah, 50, I do 50, I get up and sit down out of a chair, no hands, 50 times a day. I usually do 3 sets. 3 sets of between 15 and 20. And I had my cell phone on my desk. It isn't recorded anywhere, but I said, like this, Susie. And I pushed my chair back. And I did, I think, 18 of them for her. And she about fell out of her chair. Now, either she was being very complimentary to me, but I don't think she was being patronizing. I think she was basically saying, this guy's almost 80 years old, and I have a lot of clients that are not even as old as him, and they can't even get out of a chair 3 times. And I just kept going. 5, 10, 15, and I got to 18 and started to feel like, yeah, that's enough for 1 set. And she was beside herself. So that made me feel very good, Susie. Very proud of myself. And that, I think, that ability, forget walking, forget lifting weights, forget all that stuff. If you can't get your ass out of a chair, you're on the road to dying. And if you've got some physical reason why you can't, a hip problem, a knee problem, try to find some other way to exercise those particular muscles that you do use in getting up out of a chair. Fortunately, I can still do it, so I do that. That's the most important exercise that I do. More important, I think, than walking. The ability to stand up out of a chair without holding on, without having to buy one of those chairs that you see on TV where they say, it helps me when I get up. No. May come a time. Injuries or strokes and things do things to you that you never intended and you can't do much about, and you got to make the best of it after they happen. But one of the things that I've been able to do that I think is the best use of any time you might feel like you might want to exercise is simply put yourself on the edge of the chair, stand up, make sure the chair, I put my chair back up against the desk because it can. Sometimes when you push backwards with your legs, roll out from under you. So always have a chair that ain't going to go backwards. And put your hands out in front of you like this, like a squat, and stand up and sit down. If you want to do squats, they exercise a lot of the same muscles too. Well, that was a nice compliment. Thank you. Jerry said, watching you assemble the scooter yesterday was pretty entertaining. That is a good scooter that will really come in handy for you. Yeah, and I'm going to talk about the realities of these products. And I'm going to talk about that in a video that I may make today with Mike. And one of the realities is people buy something for $300-400 and ask a lot of questions. Well, how can I get a warranty on it? How do I get it fixed when it breaks? How big is the company? You know, do they have a repair shop nearby? You know, that's all well and good when you buy a $40,000 car. But when you're buying $200, $300, $400 gadgets, even TVs, they are throwaways. It's more work and money to try to fix them when they break Now, these companies all claim to have service centers, and they all claim, but who's going to box that thing up and ship it to a service center? And I guarantee you, they don't have a fleet of mobile repair trucks in every city that will come to your house within 20 minutes if it breaks. I consider all of these things throwaways. They may last a year, they may last 10 years, who knows? The alternative is to buy one of, there's a scooter called a Rascal. It's been around for years. I don't know if it's any better than the one I got. It sells for $1,600 on Amazon. Somebody's got to pay for all these service trucks and service people and service centers and all that stuff. And that someone is the consumer. Maybe you can get better service on a Rascal if it breaks. Who cares? I can buy 5 of these things for the price of one Rascal. I'll throw it away and get a brand new one, have it the next day. That's how we do. I do the same thing with TVs. I do the same thing with kitchen. I can't remember the last time I actually had something repaired in this world. So that's my answer to those people who say, well, is it a big company? What happens when it breaks? There's enough YouTube videos on all this stuff to give you all the advice you need about common problems. They have a troubleshooting thing. They evidently sell a lot of these under many different names, but it's the same scooter. That's why on all the literature that comes with it in the instruction book, there is no brand name. They just call it an electric mobility scooter. And when I got the email, I got it from Fritton, Fritton, which is one of their brand names. Turns out, I got an email later on that the guy said to me, well, we were going to send you one from the Fritton store, but they had sold out of them, so we're sending you one of them from this other store. Could you please change the name of the brand on your video? It's the same people. I said, sure. But I couldn't change the name that I put in the captions that was in the video itself because the video had already been uploaded and shown. And you can't re-edit those things at that level. You can only delete that one and start all over again, in which case all the views and everything you've gotten on it disappear. So I said to the guy, no, I can't do that. So it says Fritton in the video, and it says another name on the description. It's the same thing. Same company. They've got a lot of different marketing arrangements with a lot of different people. It's all shipped from the same place. Everybody does it. If you think the paint that you buy at the hardware store is really made by that hardware store, it's not. Hate to burst your bubble. It's probably made private label by Sherwin-Williams. So I buy these things. Is it worth the money? It looks like it holds up. I won't know if it holds up until I use it for a year. It's like the same thing with diet advice. You don't know if it really works until you see people doing it for 10, 20 years, and then you can make it. All I do is show you what they sent me and give you my first opinion of it. There's a couple of unclear things that happened in the assembly. I'm going to go back over that in the next video. Little things that I noticed because I'm kind of mechanical, but somebody who's not might not notice it. Might not notice it. There's people commenting about my steak, and I have no other way to comment about that. Robbie said it all. That looks so good. That steak looks so good. Oh, man, you have no idea. That's what we're here for. That's what it's all about. That pan is carbon steel. Carbon steel. Cast iron does the same thing, but the carbon steel is easier to clean. It's not much lighter. Those things are very, very heavy pans. But I'll do another video. Next time I cook one of those ribeyes, we'll do a video about it again to show you exactly how I got that kind of crust and still having it very, very rare in the center. It's a combination of not getting the pan too hot I'll show you. I'll make a video about that. I mean, there's a lot of videos out there. How to make the best steak in the world. I've had a few of them myself, but this doesn't get any better than this. This is Peter Luger Steakhouse steak quality, and it started with a good piece of meat too. Oh, I'm glad I showed you that photograph. Everybody's really commenting on that. All right, well, we're getting down to the end of this. 5 after 8. I like to finish sometime around 8. Yeah, this is great. One of my, Jerry says, George Carlin had great thoughts on stuff. Oh, I love George Carlin's thoughts on everything, but that routine he does about your stuff is fabulous. It's fabulous, and it's so true. It's so true. Paris. Hi, Mitch. Hi, Paris. How are you? I love you and your channel. I love you too. Thank you. See, it's so easy to fall in love. Welcome. I imagine your name is Paris Peacock, it says, so I'm going to call you Paris. How about that? Somebody new. And a compliment. Let's see. We got to be getting near it. 7:55. Now I'm 10 minutes behind. All right, I'm going to run through the end of this and look for questions, last questions, and try not to go down a rabbit hole. There we are. I finish it. Barry says, I need a bigger house to hold all your stuff. Yeah, Barry. Well, I managed to find places for it. I need to get rid of some of this stuff is what I need to do. We'll see. And, all right. Little happy music. We will be back tonight, 7 p.m. in the members community panel. Come and join me. Look forward to it. Michael Seeley, I will see you at 10:30. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I hope you had a good time this morning, both in the pre-chat or the forward chat, whatever you want to call it, and in the main show itself. And the whole entire thing will be available on replay. Yes, sir. Who's saying goodbye? Rick says, see you later. Paris, yes. Happy day, everyone, says Danny in Boston. Isabel, thank you, bitch. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Barry Simon tells me I need a bigger house. Have a great day, Mitch, and everyone, says Brian Airy. That's great. Yeah, Lizzie says if it works, I'll get another one when it breaks. That's how when I go into these stores and they always offer me extended warranties, I say, no, thank you. This is a throwaway. It costs less than $1,000 anymore. It's a throwaway because the effort to get anything fixed anymore is absurd. So, as the music comes to an end, it's supposed to be sunny in Melbourne today. No rain. How about that? Maybe I'll take that scooter out for a little ride this afternoon. It's going to be 94 degrees here. Summertime. And with the end of the music, you know what's coming. Take the rest of the day off. And, what are you supposed to do? Eat meat. Of course.